All right, I'm gonna share my screen. Let's do this Bonnaroo thing. So I'm probably gonna move this at the beginning. Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna put this at the beginning, and then I'll do our conversation at the end, just a little behind the scenes. Can you see that?
Hold on. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I will not be attending Bonnaroo this year, unfortunately. We're gonna try and go next year. As a matter of fact, no, I'm gonna say we're gonna go this year. I feel here real
This
quick,
year?
or next year. Next year. Sorry.
Oh,
We're gonna go next year. Gonna make it happen. But there was a lot going on. Mylena's mom is in Thailand right now. Like it's a lot going on. But
hmm.
um lost my train of thought. But yeah, so I was gonna say this. I still it is amazing that the YouTube algorithm is so amazing because I still get comments to this day on the freaking videos, bro. Like it's amazing.
That's awesome.
People just being like, yo, watching this because I'm getting ready, getting hyped for my first one. Like, I'm just like, damn, this is so
Yeah.
like
See, aren't you glad you did that?
I am,
Aren't you
bro.
glad you recorded it and edited it and put it out there?
I told D I Me and DJ talked about this not too long ago because I was like I was kind of telling him I was kind of having like this little like struggle in my mind, kind of like I was like, okay, obviously I want to do content. Where do I draw the line between trying to make like a viral video and trying to just capture shit? You know what I mean? Cause
Yeah.
like there's kind of there's a struggle with that. Like, of course I don't want to just put out some fucking bullshit, but like I'm also not, I don't want to put that much, and this is just how I've always looked at it. I don't want to put that much pressure on me to make sure it's like squeaky fucking clean,
Yeah.
perfect. But
Uh,
but there's definitely a line you have to walk with that. I think so, at
for sure.
least.
Definitely. Definitely.
Okay, so I want to kind of give you the keys for this
Okay.
little portion here. Started out like what's your situation gonna be like where how like are you going Wednesday, Thursday, like what's your situation, like you're not camping, right?
So no, I'm not camping. I'm pretty sure as of right now, I'm going Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, okay,
That's
well,
it. But there's a possibility I'll go Friday if a ticket falls in my lap.
okay,
But yeah, as of
all
right
right,
now, just Saturday, Sunday.
cool, let's just go, well, not Outeroo, Centeroo Friday. Okay, so since you're not going to be there Thursday, which I don't, the only thing Thursday it would be two Hollis, which is insane.
I know. I'm sad I'm missing that.
Um so what kind of all right, so let's just say you do go Friday. We'll just plug Friday in here. But
Okay.
have you looked at the schedule at all? Like, do you have anything you're looking forward to? Do you have any conflicts or anything?
Let me see here. This is Friday.
You can see it all right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Man, to be honest, let's see. The only one I really want to see, two right now
Okay.
that I'm seeing is Enzo and Tate B.
Okay.
Now, if Jenna was here, she would say Rainbow Kitten Surprise 100%. She
Okay.
loves them.
Okay.
But which is kind of weird because they're going to fall right in the middle of the two I want
Oh
to see.
yeah, that's right. I see that. I was looking for it. So these
But
are
yeah.
EDM artists.
Yeah, Enzo's really
Okay.
good. Tate B's really good. They're just like grimy fucking
Hell yeah.
dubstep, you
Right
know?
down our alley.
Yeah, love that shit. John Summit's cool. He's like a little,
Yeah, it's like more
dancey type,
it's more mainstream palatable
mainstream
type stuff.
techno.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, he might be cool. I don't know.
Yeah, I see Leon Thomas, you know who he is?
That sounds familiar.
He sings that, he's got that song right now. You did take my time. You says I'm a dog. I'm a mutt.
Know that one.
It's on like the radio right now, but you know the black guy from Victorious with dreads?
Yeah,
That's him.
that's him.
Yeah, and he wrote that song for SZA. I just can't lose
Oh,
When
okay.
I'm with you. Yeah, that's him. He
Yeah.
he wrote that for SZA. So that I mean, that's
Nice.
it's a little bit early in the day. I don't know what time you're getting there, but that'd be a good show to go to, I feel like. Just,
Okay.
just some
Noted.
vibes. I think that's at that tent too, so crowd might not even be that big.
I
I,
looked up Mannequin Pussy. That music is trash. I'm not
what
gonna lie. Well,
what
to
is
me,
it?
I don't
Like
know.
what is it's just like
Dude,
rock
it's like
and
yeah, it's like heavy metal rock.
okay, okay. I see Megadeth down here too. Um,
Probably same
I'm
vibes.
trying to see. My Lena liked Wallows that year. We went with the big group with the grill and stuff. Wallows is like an indie type band. It's got that dude, that actor from one of some Netflix show. I can't remember. My Lena like has a crush on him. I was like, oh okay. Foster the People would be cool
Yeah, for one
for
song.
one song.
I'm sure they have other bangers.
Um, yeah, I mean, Tyler the Creator, I'm sure will be dope. But here's the thing: just from like a Bonnaroo like vet, I would say, and I'm sure you could probably attest to this. Some shows are not worth the big ass crowd.
Yeah, for
You know,
sure.
I'm sure the Tyler show will be dope, but that is going to be a fat crowd.
Yeah,
That is going to be huge.
not worth it for me.
Glass Animals too, which I mean, it's like a Bonnaroo staple at that point to see Glass
Yeah,
Animals.
they are a staple. I swear I've seen them like at least 3
Oh,
times.
look at this. John Summit has 2 sets. Yeah, have you seen the Infinity stage? Do you know what this is yet? Have you heard about that?
No. Uh-uh.
You'll be able to see more than I, but apparently it's a new state of the art stage and it's like it says it's 360 degrees of visuals and audio or something to that.
What?
I have no idea. But I bet you
Huh.
can get lost in that motherfucker if you take
Yeah.
the right party favors.
Yeah. Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Wait, did
mean,
that hold on, scroll down. Did that just say ASL interpretive performance?
at the John Summit, wub, wub.
Yeah, what?
At the John
Okay.
Summit show. Okay.
I love we're being inclusive. Okay.
um. Okay. Here we'll go to Saturday. Okay, so you're definitely going this day. So
Mhm.
yeah, here we go. All right, what sticks out to you?
Gigi Perez, Jenna likes one song by her, that Sailor song.
Mm,
Oh, Jessie Murph.
mm.
I fuck with Jessie Murph. I love her voice. Some
Where
people
is
think
the
it's annoying as fuck.
which stage?
Which stage? Yeah. Um,
Nelly.
Kyla might be cool.
That might be a good
Oh,
show.
Avril Lavigne.
I
I'll be
think
seeing
I was about
that.
to say that seems like a non-negotiable for
Yeah,
you.
I'll be there, dude. That one's good because I bet the crowd's gonna be big, but everyone's gonna know all the songs. I love shows like that,
I
like with
wonder
Paramore.
I wonder if she's got like a new album or something like she's touring
She
or if
does.
this is just for the fuck of it. Like
Nah, she dropped an album maybe like 2 years ago, and I listened to the whole thing. I mean, it's okay. It's not really
yeah.
my shit, but
Mm.
I hope she does her old shit. But
Uh
let's see.
so this is one right here. I really want to urge you. Justice. Do you know who Justice is?
Oh, I've
Okay.
definitely heard him before.
So you liked The Weeknd's last album, right?
Yeah.
Justice. He produced a lot of it.
Mm, okay.
So this is like, yeah, he's really good.
Okay.
Don't
Okay.
know about his show, but I know he's an amazing, incredible producer. I'm sure he's a good DJ too. But like, he's like the new Daft Punk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
like
Okay.
I'm,
Um,
to a certain degree.
I think I've heard Crank That's good for EDM. I'll probably be there. And then Olivia Rodrigo, Jenna says she wants to be in the pit for that. I'm like,
Okay.
have fun. I won't be. But she loves Olivia Rodrigo. That'll be a good show too. Apparently, she's a really good performer.
They knew what they were doing them back to back because they're kind of comparable. Avril and
Yeah.
Olivia. That's pretty That's pretty. I mean, I guess it makes sense from a scheduling point of view. If you're buying a 1 day
Yeah.
ticket,
Yeah.
you kind
Yeah.
of
For
want them.
sure.
You're like, oh, the same crowd is going to go to both of these shows. Hell, they might do
But
Avril, Nelly, back to back to back.
yeah, that was good scheduling. But dude, why does Gorgon City have
So
a what 3 hour set?
listen, bro, that's why I was waiting before I moved on to Sunday. I need you to at least. I don't know if you're going to be up that late, but I need you to at least report back here after the
Okay.
fact and tell me what the fuck the vibes are like at Gorgon City at
Dude,
2:15
till
in the morning.
5:15?
Just zombie hours, bro.
Dude, they're gonna be zombies at that show for sure.
uh, okay, here's another thing to keep an eye on. It's not on here, but I'm pretty sure Haley Williams is going to be at this Super Jam right here. At
Oh,
this
really?
tent. Yeah, Remy Wolf. I think if I'm not, I
You got
could
some
just
insider intel?
no. It's they tweeted it or they posted about it. I just think they added her.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Nice.
could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what I saw. Unless yeah. But yeah. It's just this is one thing, bro. I mean, at the end of the fucking day, bro, it's just fucking Bonnaroo, bro. It could be literally all people you have no idea who they are, and it's gonna
Yeah.
be a good fucking time.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Okay, here's Sunday.
Okay, Sunday. Treaty Oak Revival. They're good.
Oh, where are they at?
Which stage on the left?
Oh, okay. Treaty Oak. Okay,
Natasha Bedingfield.
is it a band? Treaty Oak Revival?
Yeah, they're a band. It's kind of
Okay.
like a folky, like soft rock band.
Okay.
They're pretty good. Natasha Bedingfield.
Okay.
I mean, come on.
I think
Everyone's
you
going to be
have
singing
to,
that
bro.
fucking one song.
Oh, you have to.
Alex Warren.
You know him, right?
Oh, yeah. Out of the Ordinary. That's a good song.
So
you heard that one?
Yeah. So do you know who he is, though?
Yeah, he's like a TikTok guy.
All right. I've showed you. He was a YouTuber, and he copied David Dobrik's videos. I don't know if you ever remember me showing you this.
Oh,
But he was a giant. Maybe not. I might have not. I know me and Mylena watched him, but I would watch his videos. He was literally just a David Dobrik clone.
well, Jenna said the same thing. She said she would watch his videos, and
Yeah.
she's like known him before he was a musician.
Yeah, but that song is fire. Ordinary.
It is, and he
It
has
is
a
a
really unique voice. I like
Yeah.
his voice.
His story is crazy too. He was homeless like at one point. Like he's got a
Hmm.
crazy story, and now he's just at fucking Bonnaroo.
That's sick.
Yeah. Go ahead. Who else sticks out to you? This is Sunday too, so
Okay.
the vibes are kind
King
of.
Glizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
Okay.
I've never heard of that in my life, but I want to go just for the name.
I think they've been at Bonnaroo before, but no idea.
No idea. Barry Can't Swim. My sister told me to look him up,
Okay.
or that band. She said they
Distant.
were good.
Okay.
Dispatch.
Dispatch.
Glorilla.
Amazon's Dispatch.
And yeah, that's about it. I don't really
Okay.
care to see Vampire Weekend or Queens of the Stone Age, or Hosier, but Jenna will want to see Hosier for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say if not, Washed Out is like a. They have like a song they have a song everyone knows, but like
Really?
it's like electronic. Here, hold on. Let me just play it real quick.
Okay. You're gonna get demonetized.
Yeah. Oh fuck my advertisements. Fuck. Hold on. Let me see.
They did Washed Out dirty, bro.
This song.
I can't hear anything. Can't really hear it.
Yeah, I don't know what's up. Anyway,
I'll look it up. What's it called?
it's called "Feel It All Around." It was on like a TV show back in the day. It's just like one of those songs that everyone is like, maybe not everyone, but it's like a well-known song. But they do like electronic type shit.
They did them dirty. They're starting them after Hosier starts and ending them before he ends. At
Yeah.
the very end, like no one's gonna be there. I feel
So
like.
that's what I was just looking at, because you remember the old structure. It was all right. Here's Sunday. Boom, 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 boom. a show at which stage, a show at what stage. Happy trails, everyone. They're like,
Yeah.
they're like, no, we're still keeping the whole bitch open. Like, uh, okay,
Yeah,
well, yeah.
that's true.
So, I mean, yeah, man. What's your kind of overall what's your overall vibe, man? Like, how are you feeling about just Bonnaroo in
Uh,
general? I'll let you kind of have have the floor with this.
I feel good about it, man. Like you said, I mean, it doesn't matter if I didn't know anybody, just the vibe, just being at Bonnaroo. It's just its own world out there. Like nothing else matters when you're at Bonnaroo except what show you're gonna see next. Like it's always a good time. I'm excited for it. I like the lineup. It's all right. I mean, it could be better in my opinion, but I have a weird taste in music. So
I just yeah, well, I think the lineup is like, all right, let me put it to you like this. I don't think the lineup is on like the top 3 things that matter, and I know that sounds really fucking wild, but I don't think that
yeah.
it's the top priority, if that makes sense.
No, it's not. It's all
It,
about the experience.
it's about who you're going with.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's the number one, you know what I mean? Like, and just doing what the fuck you want to do. And then it's like, oh, the music is almost like, we say it all the time, but the music is almost like secondary.
Yeah.
Like, in this weird,
I'd
I know
agree.
it sounds so crazy because you're going to a fucking music festival and for four
Yeah.
days, you're going 2 days, but like all day for 2 or 3 days. Like, but I know a lot of people get, who I talk to who've never been there, like, oh my God, like, do you really, the camping thing is extreme. I totally fucking get that. I understand
Yeah.
that, but it is a part of it. It is a part of it. Um, but it's really just about being with people who you can really just like be comfortable with and being
Mm.
comfortable with doing you also just got to be comfortable with doing what the fuck you want to do, even if it's with no one else.
Oh yeah. Some of the funnest times is just like breaking off and like going on your own little side quests and then meeting back up with the group.
I
Oh, there's
know.
nothing like it.
And that
Like,
sounds scary
hey.
to like introverts because like I was very introverted. I like until I started doing this type, you know, going to Bonnaroos and stuff to be real. Like it helped me because like, bro, people don't really care that much. You know what I'm
They
saying?
don't.
Like
They
just in
don't.
general.
Everyone's worried about everyone else looking at them.
Dude,
So like
like think about you gotta almost like for anyone thinking this is their first time going, they're like, oh, I'm nervous. There's a lot of people, XYZ, especially here at Bonnaroo, but just in life in general. But like, think about how you are thinking whenever you see people. Are you just constantly being a hater, being like, that guy's shoes are whack? Like, damn, no, like, no, like, why is he dancing
no.
like that? Like, bro,
Yeah.
I don't think like
No,
that.
no one cares that much.
Yeah.
It's yeah, and Bonnaroo's the perfect place for it, man. You can just let loose, be yourself. It's so much fun, man. I highly recommend everyone go at least once.
Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, man, that's about all I got, bro. I appreciate it. Hopping on here.
Yeah,
This
man.
this was nice and stimulating.
It
But yeah,
was.
I
It was
just
fun.
I just wanted to get you on here and just get your, what you liked about Bonner. Me and DJ kind of did that, but like neither of us are going. So like we were kind of like it was kind of not hard, but it was a little weird kind of doing the hypothetical type of game.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, I mean, I'm ready for this summer too. So, but yeah, bro. Any last
Me too, man.
final things, bro? I mean, it's in what 2 weeks or something like that. I think you got.
Yeah, I got this week. I'm going on a bachelor trip with Will like tomorrow. I leave at
Okay,
8 a.m.
okay,
We're going on a golf trip to Crossville for Saturday and Sunday, and then next weekend's the crawfish boil,
okay.
and the weekend after that's Bonnaroo.
Yeah, dude.
So I got shit lined up for the next 3 weekends.
Do you feel? So I know you're not camping, right?
Not camping.
Does
No.
it feel a little less like do you feel a little less stressed about like like compiling
Yeah.
shit? You know what I mean? You just kind of like,
Yeah,
all right,
for
just
sure.
bring a water bottle and some clothes and
For sure. Yeah, definitely less stressful, but Camping's kind of fun. It kind of sucks in the moment when
It's a
it's hot as
part.
hell,
It's a
but
part
when
of it.
you're out there with everyone, everyone's hot and you're all
Yeah.
sweaty, and then you make it to the night as a group, and
Then
it's
it's
just like, we did it.
uh-huh.
So I am gonna miss that, but yeah, it'll be cool not camping.
Okay. All right, man. Weird because like I was fuck it. I'll just kind of refresh a little bit because I haven't talked to you much about the last week, bro. But dude, fucking Friday. So Balin's birthday was Saturday, right?
Hmm.
Friday, like I'm off on Fridays. So all day Friday, I was fucking helping set up and shit. Like it was just pure chaos, not chaos, but like we were just moving a lot. And then
Yeah.
Saturday morning, same deal, getting ready for the party. And then when the party happened, you know, whenever like there's like a big family event, when you get home, you're just like, oh, I just want to
Yeah.
sit on the couch
Oh
and
yeah.
like me and my Lena stayed up. It was just us. Like we stayed up a little bit, but like went to bed midnight or whatever. And then Sunday we went to Lao New Year. So
Oh
and
yeah.
like during the day. So Friday, Saturday, like it was crazy. And then Monday and Tuesday I worked. And then like Wednesday, it was kind of like, oh, I was kind of like, holy shit. Like this is like the
First
first time.
time you actually got to breathe.
Like that's kind of what it felt like. But it was fun. Like everything, everything was fun. And like I had a good time, I guess you could say. Like it was, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
So
awesome. Did it rain on y'all?
no, at Lao New Year, no. Well, so her birthday, thankfully, no, too, because we had like it was like half outside, half inside kind of situation, like in the back deck, and that's one thing we were kind of worried about because if it rained too bad, then we'd kind of have to. Which I mean, there was only like there was like 20 or so people there, which is a lot, but uh, and then Lao New Year, uh, we got there kind of relatively early, like during the day, because we couldn't stay too late because Balin. But right as we were walking to the car, we were probably 50 yards from the car. It started sprinkling a little bit. I was like, okay, thank
Oh.
God. Like yeah, because that would have been a nightmare, bro.
Yeah, dude, I saw it rained on people there, and I was like, "Damn, that
I,
would suck if
I
you're like
did.
so excited to go
I
and then you
know.
get rained on." Oh,
Well, dude, people were I mean, dude, it's like a 4-day fucking party. Like people just had their easy up tents and shit up, and it was just like
oh, okay.
muddy as fuck. Like I saw like like TikToks and shit. TikTok is so crazy because like, bro, I saw so much from the Murfreesboro Lao New Year temple celebration and shit too.
Really?
It was crazy. Like, yeah,
That
be like,
seems like it would be like a niche TikTok thing.
yeah. I mean, it's huge though. So like, apparently, I mean, this is my first time going, but like, um, my Lena's dad was telling me like there is technically like other celebrations, but there's only like there's one in like Washington State and then like I don't know. There's only a few like bigger ones, and this is apparently one of the biggest
Really?
ones. Definitely the biggest one in the South. Yeah.
Dang, I didn't
It,
know that.
yeah, it's kind of wild. There's like a bunch of
Yeah.
Southeast Asians that live down here. Like it's a hub for it.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, man. Phew. I was gonna bring something up, but I kind of forgot before.
Oh.
Oh, all right. So we don't got to go too deep on this, but I do want to talk just a touch. I just want to touch on COD League. I am
Oh, okay.
checked out. I don't give a
Are
fuck.
you?
Yeah, I'm checked out because optics so bad. I had two points that I wanted to make. One, it was kind of a question. Two questions. One was, do you think that how did I put it? Do you think that the viewership for COD has been like affected by Optic being so bad? Like, do you think
Mm.
it's bad for the sport? Has it changed at all? Do you think?
Yeah, it definitely has because I noticed that at the major because they had the crowd there, and it was DreamHack, so there was a lot of people there. It was a lot of different games being played,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone was talking about how as soon as Optic lost, like the whole venue cleared out. There was like no one in there. So
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I was still like, I didn't end up watching it. The major was last week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was definitely checked out then. But I was like, yeah, I get the tweet sent to my phone, the whatever CDL Intel, I think. But
Yeah, it was
oh,
cool. I mean, Optic finished fourth, so they didn't do terrible.
that's not bad. That's not
Yeah.
bad. I bet fucking Cloud9 wishes they could finish fourth at every event here and there.
Yeah, it was cool. The highlight of the weekend was there's this new guy named Super on the Miami Heretics,
Okay.
and they beat the LA Thieves in the winners bracket, sent them to the losers bracket, and this guy Super, he stands up and just gives them the double birds from across
What?
the stage, and he's like laughing, and
Oh, that's funny as shit.
but the only reason they won, it was a hard point on Skyline, and it was like, dude, it was like 240, 240 coming down to the wire, and Scrap, he was snapping, so he had a gunship,
Okay.
a score streak. He
I don't.
tried to call in, I don't know what, because you can't even use streaks in hardpoint, actually, now that I think about it, but
Yeah.
somehow he called in the gunship. And so that's like a person controlled streak.
Yeah,
Where
and
like
then they
you're
go
in
doom
the
doom doom
helicopter
doom doom.
fucking.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And so as soon as he called it, he was like, fuck. And his character is like standing still. You can see it on the mini map. And for 20 seconds, he was in that streak trying to get out. And in that 20 seconds, Miami ended up winning. But like Scrap was out of the picture. Like he wasn't even
Yeah.
playing.
Yeah.
So Super stands up. He's giving him the double birds. He walks over to Scrap's side or Thiev's side, goes up to Scrap and like kind of gets in his face. And Scrap like grabs him by the shirt and like fucking jerks
It's like,
him
you
up.
fucking
And it's
punk.
like, well, yeah, putting his fucking finger in his face. I thought they were about to start scrapping. It
Oh
was
my
funny.
God.
And so yeah, that was the highlight. Everyone was like, "Oh shit, oh shit!" And then Heretics ended up playing Thieves again in like the elimination final and just smacked him. And Super was over there looking all sad. And they all walk over. Everyone for Thieves just walk over to him, and they're all just like talking to him. You can tell Hydra. He was like, "Hey man, never do that shit again. Never do that shit."
Dude,
Yeah, it
yeah,
was pretty
yeah,
funny.
that's awesome. Yeah, so do you know for sure what the next game is? Like, is that confirmed yet? Is that another Black Ops game or what?
No, actually,
Because I feel
oh,
like
now
there
that you mention it, it's kind of weird. Yeah,
some
usually there's leaks
intel.
by this point,
Yeah, at least
and yeah,
something.
but the only thing I've seen is the next Black Ops game, whether it be this year or in the future, it's
Uh-huh.
gonna have wall running again, just like Black Ops 3 did with
Yeah, yeah.
jetpacks.
Okay.
And then there was rumors that they might bring back jetpacks, which would be sick. I would love
Yeah,
that.
just why not? I mean, yeah. Yeah, why not? Shit. Like
Yeah,
change it
why
up.
not? Exactly.
Because
I'm for it.
look, I mean, I don't know, because I'm just seeing, especially this year, it's literally just been Thieves and Phase, right?
Yeah, they're
Like,
the dominant too, for sure.
and I mean, I get it. Like, oh, I would rather there be two dominant teams than just one, but also, like, man, it would be cool. Fuck it, like a Minnesota Rocker major or something. Just
Well, that's one thing this year with when the Heretics added Super, they got significantly better. Like
okay,
they're really good. So
like in the
that's kind of a
mix.
cool
They're
story
in the
in the
mix.
mix. Yeah, for sure. Like they beat Thieves in the winners
Yeah.
bracket. They're better than Optic right now. So that's kind of a cool story. You got Kenny going to Rocker. He kind of made them a little better, but not really.
Hmm.
And then you got Mercules. It's like this new kid
Right,
on
right.
Optic who's just fucking frying. He's cool, dude. He always has this shit-eating grin on his face, like
It's
at
like,
all times.
I'm about to get you, motherfuckers. Like,
Yeah, like he knows he's the shit, but he doesn't really talk. So
that's
he's
funny.
like kind of humble, but you can tell like he knows.
Okay, well, so this is the grand, or fucking, what's it called?
Champs, COD
Champs,
champs.
COD champs. That
Yeah, that's
it got
in
to be in a couple
a couple
weeks, right?
weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a couple weeks, but that's it. Yeah, that's over after that.
Give me, all right, so well, I'll just end it with this. It could be short, just short answer, but give me two predictions from you for
Two predictions.
like who, all right, give me a team that's going to surprise you and maybe like a player you could see that kind of has a good tournament
Okay.
from someone who's been like really tapped in, cuz I'm kind of not right now.
Yeah. Dude, I gotta say Optic, honestly,
Okay.
and that's not biased.
Just making
That's
a
just
run.
because,
Mhm.
yeah, because they got Merc. They've done better every time, every major they've been
That
to,
is true.
or every time they play with them. They keep getting better.
Uh-huh.
So the chemistry is going to get better and better. I can see Optic making a run.
Okay.
And then, but like prediction, I'm like, I'll just tell you who I think's gonna win it.
Mhm.
FaZe for sure.
They're just
They always
still,
come in clutch at the
yeah,
end, bro. Like they're always like, I don't even know. They're like the Dodgers. Like
yeah.
they might have some like spells here and there where they're ass, but like at the end, they're always gonna
Well,
be
they're
there.
never really asked though.
Yeah, that's the
Like
thing. Like
they're
they're
just
not.
like, oh well, we finished third. That sucks.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like okay.
That's terrible for them if they finish third. That's an awful tournament. So
Uh,
I think
uh,
Optic's gonna make a run. I think FaZe is gonna win. Lock it in.
fair enough. I wonder if there's a futures market for that on there.
There is actually. There is.
Like COD, are they favored? I would assume.
I think Thieves are favored, but FaZe is
Okay.
definitely second.
Hmm. Uh,
Speaking of that,
yeah.
I don't know if you had another topic, but I'm loving NBA playoffs right
Okay.
now. I don't know if you're into it at all.
I mean, yeah, I am. I've been keeping up with it. Yeah.
Dude, the whole Tyrese Halliburton story is awesome to me.
Yeah.
This guy got voted anonymously by the players most overrated in the whole NBA.
Yeah.
And he's out here fucking
Proving them wrong.
snapping
Mm-hmm.
clutch shot after clutch shot. That shit, when he did the fucking
Yeah.
and pointed at Reggie Miller
Yes.
at Madison Square Garden.
That's magical.
Bro, that was crazy, bro.
I
And I
know.
was watching that shit. I was like, I couldn't believe what was happening in front of my eyes. I was like, dude, no way.
Yeah.
And then that last shot, it bounces straight up. I'm
Yeah.
like,
That's the luckiest bounce of all time. I mean,
it is.
like, but no,
luckier than,
but that's good. That
Kawhi
Kawhi,
Leonard.
yeah, they really, yeah. It's been
that shit
fun.
was straight
It's
up.
been fun. You know, I'll tell you this on the NBA like snobs side of Twitter. I've been seeing some shit about there's like two things. There's one, how there's kind of like LeBron is still like the face of the league, but he's not, because he is, but he's older.
Yeah, he is, but he's not.
So I see a lot of discourse online about who's the next face of the league. Dude, they are scrapping back there. The black one was just like, that just tripped me out. But like people were talking about how there's kind of not like an heir to the throne, like, you know, the next in command type of deal.
Man,
and I don't really think that's necessarily the worst thing in the world, because I think there's some parity in the league. This year, if I'm not mistaken, will be the 7th year in a row that it's 7 different teams winning it all. Like 7 years in a row. So
wow.
I don't hate that. I think that's pretty cool. I didn't like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I liked seeing Cavs Warriors, and just
that Golden State run was crazy.
The Cavs Golden State, they're like, all right, see you in the finals. Like that was dope.
Yeah,
but
that's cool.
But you know what I mean? Like we're going to see a team this year win it who's, I don't know. Well, I know for sure the Knicks have won it before. It was a long time ago, but a team that has not won it in recent history. I know the Thunder haven't, and maybe Indiana back in the day, but.
Well, dude, this Thunder team is the youngest team to ever make it to the finals. Like, it's kind of crazy.
You know,
the average age is 25.
Do you know another scary fact about Oklahoma City is?
Oh, they get like what, 3 first-round picks in the future?
Dude, they have like 12.
What?
I'm not kidding. I don't want to look it up, but I'm just going to have to take my word for it.
Holy
they literally,
shit.
I was going to say this about Halliburton. So if the Pacers and the Thunder play, which more than likely I think is going to happen, Pacers are probably going to go, but you know who the common denominator is for building both of these franchises? He was involved in trades from both of these teams.
Let's see. Oh, Kevin Durant?
No, that's a good guess though. But both of the teams, he was on the Pacers and got traded away. He was on the Thunder. Paul George. Okay. Paul George got traded to I think he got traded to Oklahoma City. It was like a 3-team trade. The Pacers got Sabonis the Pacers got Halliburton somehow from that trade. Okay. So there's that. And then the Thunder had Paul George, and they traded him to the Clippers for Shea and like fucking 8 draft picks.
Oh, They were gassing
Like
Paul too much, man.
8
He's washed.
fucking first round draft picks, and they just had
Insane.
this is the worst version of the Thunder that is going to be.
Yeah. Dude, where did Shea even play college?
Kentucky.
Kentucky, really?
Mhm.
Okay.
Pretty
Dude,
wild.
I didn't know, like, I didn't really keep up with it during the regular season. I really that's kind of how I am with a lot of sports. I'll keep up with it once it's like playoff time.
Mhm.
Um, but I didn't even know he was snapping like that, bro. Like
Yeah.
he's like MVP, like but then what you were saying, apparently he like draws fouls a lot. Like that's his
Yeah,
game
I mean
style.
that's just me being a fucking dickhead, but like, I mean, he's a good scorer. He's a great mid-range scorer, but like, that shit just pisses me off, bro. He'll go like,
Is that his thing though?
I mean,
He
yeah,
likes to draw
yeah, I
fouls.
mean, yeah, bro. I
Yeah.
mean, look how many he shoots like fucking 15 free throws a game, and he'll go
Yeah.
like, now, granted, he did average 30 a game, but like there'd be games sometimes you look up, he's like, he shot 9 for 32, and he had 15 free throws. Like what?
Yeah.
And they still won.
Well,
Like,
well, see, that's like when Celium was snaking everybody, and
mm.
Formal went up to him and said, "Bro, come on, bro, don't do that shit." And he was like, "Phase up, you can do it too." It's like,
He
it's
said
like
that.
it's always say he said, "Phase up, you can do it too," and walked off. It's one of the hardest bars ever,
Yeah,
but it's like that's the game. It's like he's just figuring out the game and like manipulating the rules to his advantage. I
yeah,
hate that shit too, but I'm saying, bro, like change the rules somehow. Make it to where there's not as many fouls called. I get like a foul's got to be a foul. Like I get protect the shooter, I get it,
yeah,
but like there's got to be something to be done with the rules because there's
yeah.
way too many fouls.
Yeah, I think I think it all just kind of falls on the officiating. But
Yeah,
I mean, either way, I mean, it's still amazing. I mean, he is still a great player.
yeah,
In anyway,
yeah.
but
They're cold.
but just think about that, bro. I mean, Paul George has basically created these two teams.
Yeah.
What with but the Thunder thing, like I think that the Thunder also it might have been the Russell Westbrook. No, that was probably two. I can't remember, but they had another trade, but they're
Oh wait, sorry to interrupt, but I
yeah,
saw he was retiring. Is that true?
Westbrook.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe I didn't
I
see
saw
that.
that today.
I have
It was like
no
breaking
idea.
news, but also it was on Facebook, and there's a lot of bullshit
Okay.
on Facebook. So
Okay. Dude, Facebook sends me, dude. I can't I don't get it.
Facebook,
Look, I don't even understand it. I tell Mylena this all the time and she laughs at me. I'm like, no, like I really don't. I don't even I'm like,
yeah.
I don't follow this thing. Why is this on here?
Or dude, I tried to like look up the crawfish boil the other day. I was like,
Oh,
how do I
dog.
get to events? Like
I
I don't
did
even know
that
what
too.
I'm doing.
I did that today too. I was like, what the fuck? And like I even went to I was like Andy, and it was like not on your dad's shit. I was like,
Yeah,
where the fuck is this thing?
dude. And then I'll just be scrolling and I'll see like a picture that's clearly AI generated. It's just some bullshit, like a fucking person standing in front of a tree, and it's like just a sculpture in the tree, and it's clearly AI. And there will be like old people in the comments like, amazing,
This is
beautiful, like
incredible.
this is
How
incredible. Yeah, yeah, dude.
Yeah, it is getting
Oh,
scary though. That new Google one. Have you seen that?
oh, dude, with the
Google
voices.
Google VEO
They
3.
were like doing the like the interviews,
They were like,
and
you
it was
know,
like
this is a
this was
prompt.
all fake.
Yeah, this is a prompt.
Yeah,
And then they were like, what? Yeah, that's
dude,
scary.
that shit's scary, bro.
It's
Oh,
scary. Okay. Well, all right. Last thing, and then we'll get into the Bonnaroo thing. All right. So I haven't had a chance to get you on here, but I do think that it's a perfect time for it. But we haven't done this. If this takes a while, that's fine. But uh all right, so it has been 1 year since all right, last summer was a good year for music, I think, in my
mm,
opinion. So, walk me through your kind of pop music fandom last year and kind of reflect on it
oh yeah,
a year ahead.
yeah,
Because looking back,
yeah,
we kind of got blessed because I'm looking at this summer and I don't really see a lot. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, man. I was thinking about that the other day, actually. Uh, Yeah, man. Looking, yeah, it's fun, man. It was fun. It was a good ass summer. And dude, I still like if one of those Charlie songs comes on, I'll still let it play all the way through.
Yeah, it's
Like
good.
it still hasn't gotten old to me. It's just it's good music. It's raw. It's like it's real. It's not like some carefully crafted bullshit that they made with like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
shit ton of people. It's literally just her and just some weird music that she liked to make. And I fuck with that. And yeah, man, it was a fun ass summer listening to that shit. Now, the only album I've really been on like that I'm kind of obsessed with is that new Morgan Wallen album.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That
it's
shit is really good. I'm not even really that big of a country fan,
mm,
but I like Morgan Wallen. I was telling Jenna this the other day. I get obsessed with albums when they meet certain standards in different categories for me.
mm,
So like for me, with this Morgan shit, like it's good music, first of all. It's it's got good beats. It's well written.
yeah.
Uh Morgan Wallen himself is like a Tennessee boy like me.
Mm-hmm.
He sings about Tennessee a lot. He sings about shit that like I can relate to.
Yeah.
So when for me, when I get an album that's relatable, it's good. I can tell they put effort into it and it's got good beats behind it. I'm gonna get obsessed with that. That's
Mm-hmm.
what happened with Charlie. Charlie was doing the thing where she's like, I'm pushing 30. I'm stuck between like, do I want to live this life, this life? I was
Yeah.
feeling that at the time. It was relatable.
Right.
And now same with the Morgan shit. And like I just every now and then an album comes along like that I just relate to because it hits me in so many like different ways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I second everything. I don't really have much else to add to it, but yeah, it's just I'll tell you what, I'm kind of seeing like I don't really even know what the fuck is like next as far as music
Yeah.
stuff right now. Like Benson Boone, I think I liked that song until they absolutely murdered it, but his
Yeah.
fucking style is kind of
Yeah.
like bleeding into a lot of shit right now, and I
Hmm.
don't like it very much.
Oh.
It's okay, but like, he's just kind of hooting and fucking hollering.
Yeah.
Um, I'm sure you've
He's
seen
got
that.
some pipes on him,
He
bro.
does, he does.
He can sing.
But it was just crazy. I mean, with Charlie Chapel and Sabrina last summer, all kind of
Yeah.
they're like they're in the same lane, but they are kind of three different like fonts almost in a way.
Yeah. But
But
they carried pop music.
for a whole year, like
Yeah.
think about this, bro. Charlie's album came out and then it kind of happened for her. But with Sabrina and Chapel, they just had singles from their
Mhm.
albums, or maybe Charlie or Chapel's was out, but Espresso was the single, and it carried the whole summer. And then she was like, "All right, boom, here's my album now." And then
Yeah.
Chapel's was kind of like a, here's I put out the album, and then like Hot to Go and Good Luck Babe,
Mm.
and like and then people got into the album, so it was kind of
Yeah.
yeah, but it all fit like the summertime
It
like
did. It was
stuff,
such like it just yeah, like you said, it just fit well. It
hmm
fit
and the
well with the
timing.
summer and the vibe, yeah. And everyone was on board with it. Like that was really cool for music. But like you said, I don't know where it goes from here
Yeah,
either.
I don't, because I'm sure you've seen, and this is really what I wanted to talk to you about. Have you seen Charlie talking about how she what how did she put it? Um, she was like, "How long is too long to
Yeah.
stay?" or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? And that is an
Yeah.
interesting point. Like, all right, if Travis Scott was still touring Astroworld, when would we be like, "All right, brother, it's
Yeah.
time to put out Utopia"? You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
That's the thing with being on top. It's like
How long? How long is too long?
everyone's yeah, you can't stay on top. Like the next step, Charlie has a song that says it, but the next step is to fall down. Like you can't
Yeah,
stay on top forever.
it's
Yeah, it's weird, man, and it's like I don't know. Yeah, nothing else has even slightly captured my attention like that. Besides the Morgan album, that shit's
yeah,
fire, but that's not even
that
pop. That's
that
like
counts though. Yeah, I mean that counts. That's
it's kind of poppy,
I could
honestly.
see him. more country stuff, which I mean, country's already fucking huge as fuck,
It
but
is.
not
Everyone's
that.
trying to do country.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but yeah, it's interesting. I mean, because when a successful artist, at least they do a project, they go through the runs and they do a tour or two for a year, and then like they stop, and then they have to reintroduce themselves differently. It's like a cycle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like even Drake, like all of Drake's albums are like there'd be periods of time where he lays low. It might be less than a year, but where he's like, all right,
Which
more life is done. Let's move on to the next one. Like,
yeah. Which that sounds stressful. To like
yeah.
imagine like putting all this work into like an album and then it drops and you can enjoy it for like 2 months and then it's
Yeah.
like, all
Okay.
right, what do I do now?
Yeah. What? All right. Time to change my whole personality.
Yeah.
Almost. It's kind of scary, actually. Like
Yeah, it is.
it's kind of scary because
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, especially as a solo artist, I feel like
Oh
maybe
yeah.
bands. I don't know. Music has just changed a lot because people. I mean, dude, look at this, bro. We're talking about Brat being done, and it's just now been a year. Think about it in
Yeah.
the '90s or something like fucking Limp Bizkit dropped one album, and like people jammed that for 5 years
That's true.
till it
That's
got
true.
not cool. It might just be I don't know how we're wired today, like our
It is for
attention
sure. Our
spans,
attention span's shorter
and
and
that
like
that kind of sucks.
it does suck, man. Cause like it creates this watered down music that we're hearing today.
Mm.
A lot of music is such bullshit, dude. I'll hear a song from like a rapper and I'm just like, bro, this is ass. It'll be the same hi-hat pattern, the same kick, the same snare, and then him talking about the same shit I've been
Yeah.
hearing for years. Like there's no, and that's why I kind of fuck with like people like Yeet who try to be different.
Yeah.
They at least try to have weird ass beats and do weird shit with their voice. Like he's at least trying a little bit.
Yeah.
Like some of these rappers, bro, are just so bad nowadays.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, yeah, even I can't even. Bro, think about this. I mean, Playboy Cardi's album,
Eh.
replay value wise, and this is coming from a white guy living in the suburbs, but like, I mean, honestly, that's kind of who he made the fucking album for. But
Right.
like, think about it. Who the fuck goes to a Playboy Cardi show? White
That's
kid,
true.
fucking, middle
Frat
America,
boys.
frat boys. But like, even his, I, I think it was too long to be honest with you. But replay value wise, like, when do you go back to it?
I haven't played a song off that album in months.
Bet you kind of forgot it existed.
I
Like,
did actually.
so, and but think about the hype he generated, for years and years and years on that shit. But
Well, I feel like that's all it's about nowadays. It's not about the music anymore. It's just about the image, the
damn.
hype. So yeah, I sound like DJ, but
No, I mean, dude, hey, DJ does have he does have a point with that, but
he does. He
he
does.
does. Okay. Well, yeah, bro. Yeah. Is there anything else that you've been interested in?
Ink, man, I was not prepared at
No, you're
all.
good. You're good. If not, bro, it's totally fine. I don't want to.
No, I'm just trying to think because I mean
Yeah.
I hadn't seen you in a while.
Yeah.
It's been about a month.
I just been here chasing Balin around. She's fucking walking everywhere. Like,
Yeah, dude. Yeah, how's that, man? How is she? I haven't seen her in probably
yeah.
a month. She's one now. What's like? What any big changes?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. It's man, there's so much, but like I can describe it to you like this. Like, all right, you were around her like for most of like the first 6, 7, 8 months, right? And
Yeah,
you could probably kind of maybe gauge a little bit, see the growth. So there's like
yeah,
stages of the baby. There's like the newborn phase where they're literally just a fucking sack of potatoes and they just poop and eat a bottle and cry, They can't do
yeah.
nothing. And then it was probably, that was most of the summer. And then like the fall winter time is when she started like rolling over, like sitting up and then crawling. And then like
Uh,
the rolling over to walking phase it's like 4 or 5 months, but that shit goes fast.
Yeah.
Like it's like because like we I used to just be when she was in the fucking sack of potatoes phase, I could just sit her in the middle of the bed and be like, all right, I'm gonna go take a piss. Then
Yeah.
when she started rolling and she fell off the bed 2 or 3 times, and then it's like, oh, okay, hold on. I gotta
You're
like,
taking a piss, you're like looking back,
yeah,
like,
hold or
good.
I'm like putting her in the crib and she's screaming her head off. I'm like, bro, I gotta piss. Like, you're gonna be
Oh
fine.
yeah.
And then, but then, yeah, once because when she was rolling a little bit, I could like put barricades up. Like I would go in the living room and I'd like do like the little pillows and shit on the floor. And then she started crawling. That shit was over. Like,
Yeah.
because she would just like
Just knocking that shit
she would
down.
take the pillow and just be like, the fuck, and then like I'd be like, how did you get in here? Um,
Yeah.
but now it's like she started like walking pretty good like 3 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, like pretty
Really?
pretty recent, bro. And like
Oh,
she'd been holding on to like the side of the couch in the bed and stuff, like walking, but like with no assistance, like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And then eating real food, like that type of shit is just like it's a lot,
wow.
man. But like I've come to, if I could just sum it up all in one, I've come to like I've become real content with, obviously, there's a lot of shit I want to have in life, but I've become real content with just doing this, if that makes
Yeah.
sense. I'm sure
It
you
does
I'm sure
because
you
I
feel
feel
like
that way, and I don't even have a kid.
I'm
I would be
yeah,
okay with
I just
it.
feel cool with just like, I don't make a fucking $1 million, but like I know how to make my money work, and me and Mylena work
Yeah.
together. I know, okay, I can do this and this without, being like, damn, I have $3 left until Friday. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I just have become very comfortable with our little routine we have finally that took a while to
Yeah.
to master. Um and just
Yeah.
fucking
For
being here.
sure.
Like
Dude, I feel that, bro. Like, that's why when you ask me, like, what I've been doing, I'm like, "Oh, shit, what have I been?" I really haven't been doing shit.
yeah.
Cause like, I mean, I'm in a relationship now and, like, it's a good one, like, we're happy together, and so, like, I'm in such a routine of just going to work, making money, coming home, and hanging out with her, and,
Yeah.
like, we'll watch a movie or whatever, or we'll do something together, but I'm cool with that too, man, and it's kind of funny how that Charlie album came out when it did, and I connected to it so much because that was literally, like, like, one last hoorah of, like,
For
I feel
sure.
like of being, like, not a kid, but, like, in my early 20s and, like, that party phase, I guess. Because like, I'm cool with it, bro. I'm cool on staying out till, like, 3 a.m. or till the sun comes up
Yeah,
and
yeah.
drinking till I pass out. Like, yeah, I'll go out and get drunk still
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes, like,
Dude,
on a Friday or Saturday, but I'm cool on it.
I'll tell you this. I mean, it's not even I'll tell you this. I've been all right, so when you're like in that, we've been in that phase in our early 20s and mid 20s and stuff, right? Where you're just like you're kind of chasing um like what's going to be the most like dopamine, what's going to give me the most dopamine, whether it's
Yeah,
partying or going to a concert or something crazy.
yeah,
Like I know how, I think the older you get, you know how to like mold your situation to create dopamine for yourself, if you know what I mean. So like
yeah,
th-
for sure. It's a good
like
way to put it.
like the best way I can describe it is because I don't like, of course, I just don't really have FOMO that much anymore with like, damn, I haven't seen person XYZ, like extended people outside, like not counting like you or like DJ, people like I've talked to a lot, but like people
Yeah,
outside of like my, my second, third degree. I'm
exactly.
cool with creating my environment. It's just been really fulfilling for me because like I swear to God, I have just as much fun drinking with a couple people, you know what I mean? And not like being super extremely social. Like it's not that I don't want to meet
Yeah.
new people and stuff, you know what I mean? Like I'm not
Yeah, but, like, for what? Like,
I'm
at the
op-
same time, it's like
I know how to
I
create.
got my friend group,
Yeah, like
like,
we know, but you know what I mean though. But like we know how to create our own environment that's gonna be like the most. Like I don't feel like, because we don't have a whole lot of time, free time. I don't want to just sit here and feel like I'm Be like, "Yep, so, what do you do for work?" Like, I'm
Exactly,
not trying to fucking
exactly,
do that.
exactly,
I
bro.
am not trying to do that.
I feel that to a T, bro. And, like, that's what I was gonna say, there's not even enough time to do that, dude. Like, I feel like I don't have enough time with working and managing a relationship and trying to make my girlfriend happy on top of myself and
Yeah,
on
yeah.
top of staying on top of work. I feel like I don't have enough time, much less you, who has a whole child. So, like, there's just not enough time anymore. Like, and that's just part of getting older, and I've accepted that. But like you said, I'm kind of cool with it. Like, I'm
It's
happy.
a scare. I will say though, it look, and this is something I feel like I've even just started to realize the last couple months. But I was like, me and Mylena and I both. It was kind of scary at first because I was kind of like, okay, like not that like everything that could ever be fun is just over, but we were kind of coming to grips with like, all right, okay, this is it's like sort of over. Like the
Yeah.
crazy, like the like everything, every day, Parker
Yeah.
has to be calculated. Every
Yeah.
minute has for us has to be accounted for. Not saying
Yeah.
that's a bad thing, you know what? But
No,
that's
it
just
is
being
what it is.
that's being one, a responsible adult. Like I think anyone has to do that, period. But also just being a
Yeah.
parent. Like every minute has to be accounted for. Like, all right, I'm gonna do this. You got her, or like, does somebody?
Yeah.
Are you okay? She's at my mom's. We're gonna go do this. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Uh,
And like you said, I mean, I'm sure that's kind of sad because it was sad for me because I had that same thought too. Like I was like, damn, like it's kind of over. Those days where, hey, on a whim, come over Friday, let's just get hammered, and
yeah,
those
yeah,
days are over. But
and
and that's okay. We had fun. It is what it was, and I'm ready for this next stage of like adulthood, and like to
you
see
know
where
what
it
that
takes.
is though for us, and like that's where people's paths kind of go, and that's just a being
Mhm.
to be real with you. I mean, it is what it is, but I just think that's just a part of being like responsible. It's kind of being
Yeah,
like
because
because
some people don't want to do that.
that's exactly what I was about to say. And there's probably 100 people I can think of in my head right now, you know, that we don't see anymore, and that's probably the reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They're
because
just
they don't want
kind
to
of
give that up.
yeah, and I mean it is what it is. But like for me, hey, I do not want to feel like shit on a Tuesday at work. I'm going to
No.
bed. I'm not getting
Oh,
hammered on Monday night. Oh, absolutely
brother,
fucking not.
brother, let me tell you this. It was like,
oh,
I think it was like
oh my god.
Friday. Yeah, last Friday, I got drunk for the first time in a minute. I got really drunk.
Like
I had 8 tall beers at
oh
Jonathan's,
oh yeah yeah.
and then had wine, and then had Trulies. Dude,
Oh God.
the next day, brother, I wanted to kill myself. And dude, really today, it honestly, no bullshit, took a week. Today's like the first day I actually feel
To
100%.
where your cells were like, they were like, bro, we've been working
Dude,
overtime trying to like build your organs back
dude, I
up.
was hungover for like at least 2 days, maybe 3. And I'm like, dude, like
Oh
I
my
just can't
God.
do that shit anymore.
Yeah. I mean, there's that too, just the physical element of it too. But yeah, I won't say it's not sad that it's ending, but it is a little the feeling that Mylena and I've been feeling is it's a little scary because it's just unknown. It's like
Yeah.
think about when you were graduating high school. You're like, "Oh, I got to go get a job."
Yeah.
What? And then once you did that for 5 6 years, you were like, "Oh, this ain't shit." You know,
Yeah.
like and then now
Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
different. I
It's
mean,
a new phase. It's a new phase
it's
of
just a
life.
little scary, but like I feel like we've got it down. It's just been crazy just because, you know, last summer for us was like a little chaotic with you know, Mylena was in the hospital and stuff too. So I
Yeah.
was we were trying to heal her and stuff. But yeah,
Well,
that's,
I even had to like make time because I was getting so in the routine of just going to work, coming home, staying here, going to sleep, doing it over again,
hmm,
that I had to like literally be like, okay, on this day, I'm gonna work on music because that's
yeah.
something that I like, that's myself, and I feel good when I do it. And I want to I can't neglect myself just because
Mm,
I'm getting
hmm
in this routine. Like I
hmm
need to still do what makes me happy. So I like set aside days to make music and to even play the game because that's what I've done my whole life. And if it's one day a week for an hour, I
hmm
just want like 1 hour a week.
Yeah.
Like,
A
you know,
release.
I still want to
Yeah.
do things that make me feel good.
Yeah, and man, like I said, bro, I think that's just being responsible, bro. Like it
Yeah,
really, cause yeah, yeah, that's good though, man. I'm glad to hear that. You're finding your peace and your routine and shit. Cause man,
I am, man. And
it's not.
we're starting to sorry, go ahead.
No, no, I was just yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna say we're starting to like we're thinking about the future too, man. Like I'm probably gonna marry Jenna and we're gonna buy or build a house. Like we're talking about building a house
Hell
eventually
yeah,
out in Manchester, and like we're talking about like future plans, you know, and
that's
like
good.
that's what you have to look forward to as well. Like I know you and Mylena aren't gonna stay in that house forever.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'm sure y'all have plans that you're building together, and like that's why it's kind of sad, but it's still fun because you're there's more to look forward to. There's like adult
I,
things to look forward to.
you know, I was trying to like, yeah, I was trying to like articulate it, but there's just something recently I've really like enjoyed doing and enjoy seeing is Mylina's like parents. They do a really good job of like uh their friends and family. They're all kind of like together. You know what I mean? And they do like get-togethers and stuff, and like that to me is like a lot more fulfilling, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. Like creating your little like community and stuff. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Dude,
definitely
like
so.
imagine like if I have kids like in the near future,
Mhm.
like imagine our kids growing
Right.
up together and like if
That's
DJ and Presley have kids
exactly. Yeah, that's
and now
exactly
we're
what I'm
like having
saying.
functions and like we're chilling while the kids are playing. Like,
Right.
dude, that sounds so fun.
Like that should be, the goal, and then like your
Yeah.
siblings and stuff. Like that's like the goal. And like it's just for me, like I've been like really, I haven't been like reading the Bible or anything necessarily, but I've definitely been like praying and just being really thoughtful and stuff. Like because like, bro,
Yeah.
you know how much money I make. I don't make a fuck ton of money, but like I just know if I'm doing the right things and I'm like living how I want to live like this, I think that
Yeah.
it'll work out if somehow, some way. You know
Yes.
what I
Yeah,
mean?
I
Like
agree. I agree, man. 100%. You keep doing the right thing,
like
being good to people, making the right decisions. Cause dude, oh, me and Jenna are watching Harry Potter.
oh, okay.
Uh,
Hell yeah.
we finally watched the fourth one. We watched the fifth one. We're halfway through the sixth one,
Okay.
and who was it, bro? Someone dropped a bar, dude. There's a bar, and I think it's the fifth one. There's some bars in the fifth one. That one's underrated. That one might be my
Order of the
favorite.
Phoenix. That is a good one.
Yes,
A lot of people don't
but
like that one. A
dude,
lot
I didn't like it. I've seen it
yeah.
like 3 times now. I didn't really like it the first two, but now I love it, dude.
Mhm.
But anyway, there's one bar someone drops. I can't remember who it was, but he says, "Oh, it's serious." I think he says because Harry's struggling with Voldemort trying to like get inside him, and like possess him pretty much.
Yeah.
And he's like something to the extent of Harry, like we all have good and evil in us. It's
Mm,
not like you're evil. We all have good and evil in us. It's just
mm.
the one you choose to act on.
Damn.
And it's like that's so true.
Yeah.
It's like, and if you constantly choose to neglect the bad side and do the right thing and make the right decision, it's all about like choices. Then like that's who you're gonna be, and that's the luck that's gonna come back to you. I think.
Yeah, that's a good one, man. Yeah, I just yeah, life has been lifing, man, but I feel good. I feel as good as I possibly can at least.
Yeah.
uh